Double-crested cormorants are mostly black with an orange throat pouch and long neck and a red face without feathers. When swimming, its long hooked bill tips upward. During breeding season, the adults have short tufts of feathers over their eyes. Young birds are mostly brown, highlighted with tan on the neck and upper breast. The name cormorant comes from a French word meaning sea crow, although they are inland as well as coastal water birds. They live near water because their main source of food is fish. They will also eat insects, crustaceans, and amphibians. They sometimes roost and breed on small ponds, but will fly 40 miles to a bigger lake for feeding. After fishing, they often spend large amounts of time perching and resting. Here they dry off and digest their meals. They have less plumage oil than most water birds, so they need to spend a lot of time drying their wings, usually outstretched in the sun. The advantage of having less oil is they can dive and chase fish underwater with more speed and agility. Their hooked bill aids in catching prey. Sometimes when catching a crayfish, they will hammer it on the water to shake off the legs, then flip it in the air and catch it head first. Cormorants swim low in the water, and often only their long necks are visible. If it wants to take off, it will stretch out its neck in that direction. When landing, the orange skin on the neck will puff out, and after touchdown, it gives a little hop. The nest site is chosen by the male, who then attracts a female by standing with his breast down and bill and tail raised, which shows off his bright-colored neck and eyes. He will also grunt and wave his outstretched wings. When she arrives, he opens his mouth to show her his pretty blue inner throat. If she accepts, the male usually brings materials for the female to build the nest, which is made of small sticks, seaweed, and lined with grass. They are 1.5 to 3 feet in diameter and 5 to 15 inches high. Sometimes material is stolen from other nearby nests that are not protected. However, to protect the nest from other cormorants, they will face each other, stretch their necks, and open their mouths while shaking their heads and hissing. Nests are built on the ground, rocks, reefs, or in trees. After a few years of a cormorant colony using trees, they will die from all the buildup of excrement. The female lays 1 to 7 eggs and incubates them for 25 to 28 days, and they remain in the nest for 21 to 28 days after hatching.